Hi, I'm Dr. Ken Charlin. I want to share with you my tools to preserve and protect your brain. The sixth tool in my list is fill the gaps. You know, most of us are well-fed but undernourished. Sure, we live at a time where there is plenty of food to eat. You can go to your supermarket and fill up your cart with all kinds of things. But the question is, does that food have the nutrients that our body actually needs? It turns out that 1/3 of Americans are at risk to be deficient in at least one nutrient. What I find in my office, where we actually measure patients' nutrient levels on a daily basis, is there are a number of nutrients that are very commonly low. Now, first of all, I want to tell you that food is king. Food comes first. Food is medicine. So I don't want you to ever think that I'm saying that you should replace the quality of the food that you eat with supplements. Absolutely not the case. That being said, even when you eat a nutrient-dense, quality diet, you can still not be getting some of the nutrients your body needs. Vitamin D, vitamin B12, zinc, and omega-3 fatty acids, the kind found in fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, or grass-fed beef. Even for those who eat enough of those foods, you can still be at risk for not getting enough of those anti-inflammatory fatty acids in your diet. Where are you going to find vitamin D? Well, it turns out that most of the vitamin D that your body makes comes from the sun. It comes from the sun on your skin. So unless you are spending a good part of your day outside, you're probably not getting enough sunlight to make enough vitamin D. I find that most of my patients need 5,000 international units of vitamin D every day to make sure they're getting enough vitamin D in their diet. That helps support your immune system, and it's responsible for helping you to make hormones that keep you vital. Vitamin B12 is found primarily in animal protein. So while we certainly want you to be eating lots of vegetables, you do need a diet that includes animal protein. That includes things like meats, and in fact, in some cases, consider eating organ meats like liver, very high in B12. Also, certain shellfish are high in B12. B12 is critical for making energy in your body. It's important for the production of neurotransmitters, the chemicals that allow your nerve cells to communicate with one another, and for promoting genes that in turn support your health. So another very common nutrient that people need is zinc. And zinc can be found in things like certain shellfish. We know oysters are high in zinc. Seeds like pumpkin seeds can be high in zinc. We can get you a whole list of foods that are high in zinc. I know that you can look them up. Zinc is so critical for normal brain function. Did you know that you can actually treat depression with zinc supplementation? That getting zinc levels to where they need to be helps mood. It also helps your immune system, it helps your nerve cells grow, it protects your mitochondria. Zinc is really critical for brain function, and we find that zinc levels are very low in our patients. I recommend 30 milligrams of zinc once a day. Almost all of our patients are on zinc supplementation even when they eat good quality food. Next is omega-3 fatty acids. Now, we talked a little bit about this in the food tool, and I definitely want to emphasize that the most important thing is to get all of your nutrients through food. When we're talking about supplementation, we're talking about filling the gaps, right? Where do the gaps need to be filled even when you have that wonderful nutrient-dense diet? So nutrition begins with food, and that means 5 or 6 cups of greens and colors and the sulfur foods like onions and garlic and bok choy and spinach. But despite that, and good quality meats, by the way, and nuts and seeds, and you can have all of that food and sometimes you can still be low on certain nutrients. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to start with your diet. If you're not sure, go back to tool number 2, eat. But then, let's think about certain supplements that most people tend to need as they get older. Vitamin D, vitamin B12, zinc, fish oil that contains omega-3 fatty acids. Yes, there are other supplements that one can take, and we measure them on a regular basis. And if you'd like to come and see me, We can do your laboratory studies and work with you one-on-one to see what other nutrients your body might need. I've just given you the basics here. This is based on my personal observation and working with thousands of patients to see what people actually need. My experience, most people need these even when they're eating a wonderful, nutrient-dense diet. Make sure that the quality of the supplements you buy are of the highest quality possible. Don't go to your local pharmacy that sells the inexpensive brand. Investment in your supplements is an investment in you. I want you to go to your health food store or talk to your functional medicine doctor or nutrition expert to make sure you're getting the highest quality supplements possible.